Maybe the question crossed your mind, maybe it didn't, but maybe you're wondering, how do I look like? You know, how does Nathan look like when he's a baby? How does baby Nathan look like? How does kid Nathan look like? Well, let me show you. Let me show you exactly how I looked like when I was a kid. That's exactly how I looked like. What's going on, everybody? I'm Nathan and welcome to another video of the PokePham channel where we spread positivity one Pokemon card pack at a time. This is the first video ever that I'm going to review theme decks. As some of y'all maybe know, I did say before that I do play the Pokemon trading card game online, but I only play theme decks and they're very fun and easy because I know what to expect, but at the same time, I don't know what to expect when a new set comes out. And I also know what the opponent has in their deck so I can plan accordingly, and it's pretty simple, it's not as stressful. Oh, by the way, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on. This channel is all about positivity through Pokemon, and that's all. It's just some fun stuff, man. Open up some Pokemon products, just having a good time, stress-free environment. All right, here we go. Say hello to Lego Charizard, more Pico Snorlax, a little Charizard pin right there, and the Galar starters. We're gonna go with this one first, the Galarian Darmanitan. Take a look at it. Now the thing is, I want to open this as clean as possible because I do have some news at the end of this video, so stay tuned to that. Please do watch the entire video as that does support my channel, that does help the channel grow. And this thing is actually harder to open than I realized. Am I opening it the right way? There you go, Galarian Darmanitan. Let's take a look at this theme deck here. Now I know it does have the list right here on the back. See, it has 3 Galarian Darmanitans, we got 3 Galarian Darumakas, 2 you know, you guys can see right there, but we're gonna actually take a look at it. You guys can pause here if you'd like and see what there is to offer there. You know, all 60 cards. Now you need 60 cards in a deck in order to play, and again, I do play, but I only play theme decks. I don't have time to make my own standard deck or my expanded deck because I gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work on my life, my job. What I do here is just a hobby for fun. Let's set this to the side right here. And look at this gorgeous Galarian Darmanitan coin. Now here's the thing. If I gave you that thing on top of the Galarian Darmanitan and you could wear it, would you wear it? That's the question of the video. Would you wear it? Oh my goodness. Look at this beauty. It's a holo rare Galarian Darmanitan. Now let's take a look at the skills here. This attack, well, it's obviously a stage 1 up there, so you need the Darumaka to evolve. It got 140 HP. Its weakness is steel, interesting, instead of electric. That's interesting. Blizzard, this attack does 10 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That's awesome, but it takes 3 energy, 1 with water. And we have the Crushing Headbutt, but you can only use it once during a turn, and then the next turn after that you can't use it. But that does a lot of damage there, so that's pretty good there. I think that's pretty good, honestly. This is new. This little special condition poisoned little mark. Is this? Oh, that's so interesting. You know, the last time I got one of these theme decks a long time ago before I started this YouTube channel, they never gave these little cards here to tell you how to play. That's so awesome. I already know how to play, so I'll set that to the side. Here, it has the not the instructions. It looks like, let's see, shall we? Got Galarian. Oh, I see. So it tells you the tactics, the chilling tactics, how to use the deck. Well, I don't want to read this just yet because I want to see from myself, okay? I want to see from myself before I read that and figure it out. I want to see. Here's the little markers. You can pop this out. But if you have Elite Trainer box, they come with the plastic ones. That's obviously a lot more awesome. We got the need help playing the game. It's a little booklet. Oh, that's so cool. Quick start rules. That is awesome. That is awesome. And of course, the mat, which is made of paper. So if you use this, you have to be careful. It might get worn out. But let's take a look at how gorgeous it looks. I'm pretty sure the other one is the same. Oh yeah, right here. Look. Well, this is just the. Here, I'm gonna show you right here. That is what it looks like. Okay. And then this is the other side of it. I'm gonna show this one down here. Okay. So you use this mat. This is your own play mat. You got the prize cards right here on the side. And there's the instructions of what to do every turn. That's pretty much how you, like, that's awesome. You got the bench, you got the active Pokemon, the damage, that's so cool. Obviously the discard pile right there, and then the deck up there. I'm pretty sure from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's switched, you know, the deck is down here, and then the discard pile's up there. Guys, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh as well. The thing about this is it would wear out really easy because it's paper, obviously. Now let me set this back in here, all clean looking. I want it to be as clean as possible. Okay. Oh man, fresh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This smells good. I smell fresh cards. I can't help it, okay? I can't help it. It smells so good. Bunch of water energies. What's needed? 4? Why is that 4 right there? Okay, that's weird. What? A fire? This is interesting. A fire Galarian Darmanitan, but it needs water energy? Let's see here. You may discard all water energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 60 more damage. So it doesn't matter how many you have to discard all to get 60 more damage. So there's a total of 170 damage, or you can keep on doing 110. So you may, that means you don't have to, okay? Keep that in mind. We got a Chubchoo, we got a Hop, draw 3 cards, a very viable trainer card there. We got the Galarian Darumaka. We need 3 of those, right? Wow, this is kind of out of order. That's interesting. They usually come in order, right? Water, we got a Hop, another water energy, a Beartic. Slash 40 damage, Frozen Slice 150 damage. This Pokemon, it does 50 to himself. So basically you could do Frozen Slice a total of 3 times if you don't get hit. So that's, I mean, that's all right. We got Kangaskhan here. Rally back if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by an attack from an attack and your opponent's that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Has a lot of HP. This is a good starter, like to start off your Pokemon, right? That's good there. Good trainer card there. Bead, very good. You can attach a basic energy from your hand to one of your benched. So double the energy in 1 turn. That's pretty awesome. But you can't put it on your active Pokemon, so that's a little different. Search your deck for up to 2 energy cards, reveal them, put it in your hand, then shuffle your deck. This is an item card, so you can use this as many times as you want. Well, if you have 4, right? You're only allowed to have 4 of each card. I'm talking pretty fast, aren't I? Wow. Great Ball. We got more energies. Bird Keeper. I've never seen this before. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. This is really good. I've never seen this before. Well, this is Darkness Ablaze, the new set. This is really good. Let's say one of your active Pokemon's about to get knocked out. You switch it with this thing. You draw 3 cards. You attach some energies, and you destroy the other one. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 8 cards. That's pretty good. That's like a Cynthia, but plus 2 more cards, right? Sonya. That's a good one. It's easy. Galarian Darumaka. Got that water energy. And of course the Professor's Research, which is good, especially if you don't have any cards in your hand. It's an easy 7 draws. Ooh, Suicune. Wave Slash. Aura Loop. 130 damage. Put 2 energy attachments Pokemon into your hand. Oh, that's a good way to... I mean, that's a good thing to do when your Suicune's about to die, I guess. Or faint, not die. This is a kid-friendly game, right? Switch. Of course, you need a switch. We got another Galarian Darumaka, so that's 3 total. That's good. You need 3. Another Chubchoo. That's 2, right? So there should be like 1 or 2 more Beartic, right? Beartic. Flip a coin. If this heads attached to basic energy, if heads attach basic energy from your discard to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You're putting your 50-50 chance there. Wingull. Another Kangaskhan. All right, we got that energy there. Bird Keeper. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. If you do, draw 3 cards. Remember, you can only use 1 supporter per turn, so it's very important you choose the right ones. We got a Bead again. We got another energy. Another. That's good. Another Beartrick. See, Beartic. Why do you keep saying Beartrick? Beartic. We got a Pelipper. And this one is from Rebel Clash. So they put Rebel Clash into this. Move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon. That's a good thing. That's a good, what am I saying? That's a good way to recycle energy and build up your bench. Get ready for your bench. So I'm seeing another one here. Wings, Wishy-Washy. So Chubchoo, Turbo Patch, flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy from your discard pile. Yep, we did that one already. Another Suicune, pretty cool. Switch, Hop, another energy, and another Galarian Darmanitan. So let me organize this real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, and I'm back. I kind of organized it a little bit, and I kind of looked through everything, and just to from the top of my head, my own review, okay, from this theme deck. I gotta say, it's okay. It's I haven't used it yet. I look forward to maybe tonight, but as I'm editing, I might try this deck out. But my favorite one is obviously the Charizard one. That one is like, woo, it's super good. But the thing is, I think it's best to start with this card right here. Like if you draw, I mean, if you can get Galarian Darumaka out, sure, but the thing is, you have to put one energy down at a time, right? And the only other card that you could use to attach an energy, in addition to the one that you put during, during the game, you only put one during a turn, and then you can use another one if you use Bead. But the thing is, you only put it on your benched Pokemon, right? So the one on your active won't be as helpful, but still, it's good to use that. But then again, there's so much draw power in this deck. We have Hop, which is so good for supporters. And this one's a good runaway card. You want to use it. I feel like I would use this personally if my active Pokemon is about to get knocked out and I have another bench Pokemon that's ready to go, has all the energy it needs. Switch it right away, because there's no heals in this. There's no potions, and no potions at all. And there's a lot of gambling right here. Turbo Patch. It's a 50-50 chance where if you have an energy in this card pile, you could attach it to your basic Pokemon. So that means any basic Pokemon. Well, it's basic, so it can't be a stage 2 or stage 1, right? So I mean, there's a switch too. That's good. But there's a lot of draw power. Look, there's more Hop right there. There's a Great Ball, and there's another Bird Keeper. I gotta say, Bird Keeper, that's a game-changing card. I think Bird Keeper for sure is a game-changing card. It's not like Guzma. I know that card's banned from standard from what I remember. But yeah, if I was playing this deck, I will try it out later. I'll see how it is. But obviously, I would want to start with Wingull because you get draw power, and it has 70 life. It can last 2 turns. But if you can evolve it to a Pelipper, it gets 120. But by then, you should have at least 2 energies, maybe even 3 on this Pelipper. And Power Cyclone is a great way to hit out some massive damage, as well as move the energy and load up your bench Pokemon. So I gotta say, that's a good way to go. Okay, now I looked at Wishy-Washy right here, and sure, it has a really nice skill, Deep Sea Swirl, but the thing is, it's 30 life, 30 HP, and I can see why Wishy-Washy's crying. So I don't really like that card too much. Right here, Beartic, it has really awesome Frozen Slice damage, but the thing is, it does damage to itself, so it could knock something out, right, really well, but you do damage to yourself, and at the same time, it does take 3 energy. I would not rely on this one. I would not rely on Beartic. I wouldn't put that on my bench, only if I have to, because the thing is, the main card of the deck, Galarian Darmanitan, is look at that thing right there. Okay, Crushing Headbutt, 170. Yeah, you can only use it once, and then you have to wait the next turn. But Blizzard is 80 damage, but it does 10 to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So let's say his bench is maxed out at 5. That's 50 more damage. So you're dishing out a total of 80 plus 50. Do the math there. That's a total of 80 plus 50. 130 damage. That's a lot. And it's only a stage 1 at 140 HP, so I gotta say, that's a good way to go. Now, they have this Fire Galarian Darmanitan, which looks pretty awesome. But why? Why won't they just put... Oh, I see here. So it has 3 energies to use Frozen Heat instead of the 4 for Crushing Headbutt. So that makes sense right there. It's a good, quick knockout if you need to just... You could put this on your bench and load it up and get it ready, A quick knockout, you use a switch, quick knockout on some sort of Pokemon, and let's say you can't use Crushing Headbutt. But here's the thing, here's the awesome thing for this deck, okay? So what I've seen so far. This might be a longer video than usual, but I'm having a great time explaining this, okay? So stick with me if you're a true Pokemon trading card game online fan, especially if you like playing theme decks like me. And if you want to add me and go against me, I'll leave my name down in the description so you can add me on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. I try to play a little bit throughout the week. I usually don't have time, but maybe I could play against one of you guys and have some fun. So here's the trick about this. Crushing Headbutt, once you use it, the next turn, you knock out one of their Pokemon, the opponent does their turn, it's your turn, you can't use it, right? Well, here's the thing. You can use either a switch, okay? You switch with one of your bench Pokemon, and then you can, again, use another switch, bring him right back out, and you could use that move again because it resetted the Pokemon. You could use it right again, or if you don't have a switch, you can use a Bird Keeper. You can use a Bird Keeper, and then one of your Pokemon that has, I don't know, let's right here, Suicune, which is another awesome. I would use this over Beartic without a doubt. and it only has 1 star to retreat, 1 energy to retreat, not 1 star, 1 energy to retreat. So I would definitely, let's say I'll give you guys an example real quick, okay? Let's say you're using the Galarian Darmanitan, right? And then you destroy one of them. You knock them out for 170 damage, and then now it's your turn. It's your opponent's turn. They do whatever they need to do. Now it's your turn. You can't use Crushing Headbutt. They bring out another Pokemon that has 140 HP. You can't use 170 to get another prize card. What you do, okay? You don't want to retreat. You don't want to use energy to retreat the Galarian Darmanitan because that takes 3 energy. That's too much. You don't want to do that. You want to use Switch, or you want to use Bird Keeper. You bring out your Suicune, okay? Hopefully you have 1 energy on it already. You have that 1 energy, you use it to retreat, because you can only retreat once a turn by using the actual retreat energy. You use it, you bring it right back out, you smack it with the headbutt, crush it. That's another knockout for you, all right? That's another knockout. And Suicune, for sure, I would leave on your bench just for that reason, or the Aora Loop. That's a really good reason as well. And the Kangaskhan. This one right here is a good backup, okay? If you're just dominating your opponent, this is a great plan B if things just don't work out. For some reason, they have a miracle to, you know, come back at it. But I will definitely, this is a good backup card, okay? Because right here, the Rally Back, I would not use 3 energy on this guy, okay? I would only use it for Rally Back. I wouldn't waste that energy, and only bring out Kangaskhan when you absolutely have to. And if you have the worst draw, the worst hand in the world, then yeah, go ahead and use Hammer In. But Rally Back, let's say your Galarian Darmanitan gets knocked out and you need 1 more prize card, and the Pokemon has 100 HP left. You bring this back, it does 90 plus 30, 90, 100, 120. I can't math right now. 120 damage from Rally Back. That wins you the game. So I gotta say, this deck is not that bad, but like all decks, if you have a bad draw, it's pretty much game over, okay? It's pretty much game over. So that's my noob review of this theme deck. Let's go ahead and jump right to the next one. All right, we're gonna jump into another noob review for the Galarian Sirfetch'd. So let me go ahead and open it and go ahead and organize the cards while I'm at it. Actually, let me go ahead and show you this just in case you want to pause and look for yourself. We've got the smashing power of Galarian Sirfetch'd. Look at all those cards that come with it. And so far, I'm looking at it and it might be the same because we've got Bird Keeper right there. You see that? But we have a Dugtrio and a Hippopotas. Stone Joiner, Sudowoodo. I think Sudowoodo might be the drawing power for this deck. So let's take a look here, you know? Fighting does not... The weakness of the Galarian Darmanitan was Steel, so fighting, there won't be any weakness advantage or anything like that. Same with this one. This is Psychic. We have Galarian Sirfetch'd, and did you know that that sword he's holding is actually made of onions? If I remember correctly, it should be onions. But we got Pierce at 40 damage and Meteor Salt, and you can only use it again until it leaves the active spot. So that means Bird Keeper will definitely be needed for this. A whopping 180 damage, but the thing is, it has 130 HP instead of 140 compared to the Galarian Darmanitan. Let's take a look at the coin right here. Ooh, that's nice. That is a nice coin. I love that. I love that. Now again, guys, if you are into the Pokemon trading card game online, I hope this does help you strategize. I'm not gonna read this because I want to figure it out myself. I'm sure the playmat looks the same, but I'll go ahead and show you if it's oh, it is different. It is different. Well, the back here, take a look, is like this. Okay, the back's like that, but down here it's the same except you see Galarian Sirfetch'd right there. Okay. What am I doing with what I'm saying with my life? What is happening? All right, I got Galarian Sirfetch'd over there, and let's go through this. We've got fighting energy, fighting. Of course, it's not organized, but we have a bead. See, bead is also good, but let's take a look at this. Hippowdon. That's a lot of energy to build up for this guy, but you could use Land Crush as many times as you want, and it has 150 HP instead. And for Triple Smash, it does 80 damage for each heads. So that's a whooping damage of 240 if you get 3 heads in a row. How good is your luck there? Galarian Sirfetch'd again. And let me just actually, let's go through this so you guys can see the cards. We got Hop, a Passimian here, Call for Family. Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. That's a good starting card. So you could start off with Passimian, when you set your active Pokemon before the round starts. I would go with Passimian because it's a good way to start. Or you can go with this guy right here. Flip 2 coins. This deck does 30 more. Same thing, kind of deal. Well, I wouldn't start with him because he takes so much energy to build up for that high damage move, right? So Passimian might be the one. We got Galarian, Farfetch'd. Pretty basic moves there. Nothing too serious. Pokemon Catcher. Here's the difference here. Pokemon Catcher is like a Guzma, except you're relying on the coin. That's what it is, okay? You're relying on the coin to use that Guzma. Again, what it does, you can pause it on the card and see what it does. We've got some supporters. That's good supporters. Pretty usual. What? You know, the same ones you would use. We got Stone Joiner, the Mega Kick, 80 damage. This is 140 HP. It's a basic Pokemon. And 4 energy for Power Press. But if this Pokemon has at least 1 extra energy attached, in addition to his attack's cost. So if it has a total of 5 energy, pretty much, 5 or more, this attack does 60 more damage, does 180 damage non-stop. So it's like Meteor Assault, except you don't have to go out of the active spot. But it takes 5 energy to use that move. Who has enough time to build up the energy? Hop. Alright, we got a Doug Trio, so this might be the one. Flip a coin if head during your opponent's next turn, print all damage and attacks done to this Pokemon. So this is a stall. This is a stalling Pokemon. You get a stall. Here it is. See, Sudowoodo, you draw 2 cards. I would definitely, so far this deck does not look as promising as the Galarian Darmanitan. At least in my opinion. I haven't tried them out yet. I haven't read the manual. Just doing this at the top of my head. We got energy, got Doug Trio, Sonya over here, Bead. Alright, I'm just gonna organize everything. Alright guys, I organized the cards, and to be honest with you, it doesn't look that promising compared to the Galarian Darmanitan. So I definitely would start with this card, Sudowoodo. If you do draw this card, you know, as you're setting up, I would definitely start with this card in the active spot because you just do double draw, okay? And of course, Flail is a good way to just dish out some damage before you say bye-bye to your Sudowoodo. But you only got 2 of them, right? So the chances of getting that in your hand, not so good. The chances of both of them being in your prize spot, that's a higher chance than actually drawing the card. And let's take a look at this Doug Trio, and honestly, it is, in my opinion, a waste. This is my opinion, okay? Maybe you disagree, but I don't like this deck, honestly, because Diglett, first off, only has 50 HP and does a scratch of 20 damage. If you start off with this, you can't attack your first turn, and then they can attack your first turn, and then you bring this back. You can evolve it, sure, but then you would use Dig, does 30 damage, but then there's a 50% chance that you could, I mean, it's a stalling card. It's stalling. That's all you're doing. If your luck is good, then okay, use this deck, go for it. Use those Pokemon. Now the thing is, I would also start out with Passimian. It's a good way to load up your bench, especially when you draw nothing but energy cards and supporter cards and item cards. Passimian's a great way just to load up your bench without having to use, I don't know, like a Sonya or something like that to get a Pokemon from your deck to your hand. It only takes 1 energy to retreat, and the Rock Hurl, it does take 3 energy. I would not rely on that, but it does have 110 damage, so it could stay a little longer. But then again, there's only 2 in this theme deck. There's only 2 of them. Now, what I'm really confused about is the Stone Joiner, okay? It has 140 life, right? 140 HP, and it does 120 damage, but if you get it to 5 energy, it does 180. Now, I'm gonna leave that there. There's 2 of them, right? I'm gonna leave that there, and let's take a look at this one. First off, it has 100 HP as a basic Pokemon, so it can definitely survive a little longer. I mean, it's a hippopotamus for crying out loud. And when you evolve it, there's 3 of them, and then when you evolve it, it's 150 HP, right? But it takes 4 energy to do 150 damage. The thing is, if you sacrifice 1 more energy for the Stone Joiner, it does 180 damage, 30 difference just for 1 more energy, but you're sacrificing 10 HP. But the thing is, you fear your luck on Triple Smash. So there's pros and cons. Pros and cons. This one you don't have to evolve, right? But the thing is, you have to build up 3 energy for it. So these guys are good backups to dish out heavy damage. So I can see why the Doug Trio is very viable for this deck. You just gotta stall. But then again, you only have 2 switch in this deck. You only have 2 Bird Keepers. You only have 2 Pokemon catchers, which that's also a 50-50 chance to switch out your opponent to stall them as well. But let's go to the main big boy right here, the Mr. Galarian Farfetch'd. You start out with Galarian Farfetch'd. He does have that Rock Smash, which is, again, all based off of the coins, but when you evolve it, it still only needs 1 energy to do 40 damage. but 180 damage for that meteor salt, but only 3 energies. So yeah, obviously this is the main star of this deck. Obviously it's the main star of the deck. Let's take a look at the holo right there. Isn't that gorgeous? But the thing is, you can use meteor salt again if you use a switch, and if you use a switch, I would suggest putting out your Doug Trio. That would make sense, because Doug Trio, let me show you, it only requires 1 energy to retreat. So it's kind of the same deal with actually, I think I take my word back. This deck might be a little better. It doesn't have great survivability, because Doug Trio would be needed to use Meteor Salt over and over, because you can use a switch, bring out the Doug Trio, then retreat with 1 energy, then you do another 180 damage, right? So at this point, theme decks, every turn, like all Pokemon card games, every turn matters, every decision matters, even though it's very simple. Hopefully you get a good hand, right? Hopefully you get a good hand. But that's my first ever noob review of the theme decks. Again, I'm a big theme deck player on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, so that's why I was really excited to open this for the first time and just take my little review on it and see what I think about it and see how good these decks are without reading the instruction manual, without reading them what the strategy is, just figuring it out on my own. Alright guys, and of course you're probably wondering, whoa, why didn't you give us the code? Well, the thing is, I definitely want to give these away. So if you made it this far into the video to the very end, thank you for being part of the true PokePham fam, and I'm going to give away these 2 theme decks to 1 lucky person. Well, how do I enter this giveaway? Okay, this is very simple. All you have to do, of course, is first be a subscriber of the PokePham fam. So hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, and number 2, hit that like button, hit it, and let's get this video up there to, I don't know, 50 likes. That'd be awesome. But let's be realistic, maybe 20 would be nice. Number 2, comment down below. Anything, just comment down below and I'm gonna reply to you. And number 4, share this video to a person that you would like to battle with. And yes, I'm talking about these theme decks right here. 1 lucky person will win both. But why does that 1 person get both? Because I want you to use these theme decks to play against one of your friends or your family while keeping social distancing, of course, somehow, or maybe just a friend or like a family member. But then again, if you can't play near each other, you guys have the code cards. You can give the code card to that other person. So again, share the video to that person that, you know, is your friend or someone that you like playing Pokemon Trading Card Game Online with, and then send me that screenshot to my Instagram. Send me a direct message of that screenshot, and then you are entered into this very, very simple giveaway to win both theme decks. And then maybe your friend could do the same thing, so that increases your chances of winning this card, or not this card, these theme decks together. And honestly, if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. This video is a lot longer than I expected because it's my first ever review of the theme deck. So thank you so much, my friend. And of course, time for the featured comment, but bam! Thank you so much, my friend, for commenting. There you are. Peace. And time for PokePham's positive quote. Every day is a second chance. Short and simple and the truth. And I just wanted to remind you, my friend, thank you for watching, and I hope you're staying safe out there. I hope your life is going as well as it can be, and if it's not, I hope my videos can bring some positivity and just some awesomeness into your life so that you can get right back up and hit life the 110% to the best you can. And I hope to see you, yes you, in the next video. Peace out.